Guys, I genuinely feel like I've got my life together using this. That is going to be so delicious. Wow. This is dinner this evening. There should be tip top. Less is always more. Tell me that's not good. Ooh, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing, but I need a cup of tea. Where are the oh, resting on you. Hello everybody, how you doing? I hope you're all doing really well. Welcome back to another kitchen video. I seem to be spending a lot of time in the kitchen, and this is a good thing. I said to myself in January, oh god, that's hot. I said to myself in January that I wanted to cook more. I mean, I already did cook quite a lot, but I wanted to cook a little bit more. So today's video, which is going to be another meal montage-y week thing, is going to be easy vegetarian and vegan dishes again, but these are some of my classics. These are kitchen classics. So today I'm going to be making a 3-bean chili. Chili con carne is one of my favorite things of all time ever. Obviously we're not going to be doing mince like ground beef, we are going to be doing beans. So we're going to get some kidney beans and that kind of thing. And then actually, let me grab the milk. We have 2 gym classes this week, so hence I'm going to be doing this chili in a slow cooker. So we can have it when we come in from the gym class tonight. I'm also going to be making a leek and potato pie, and then also a pan pizza, which is a Waitrose recipe. This is the recipe card. It's Zara picked it up because she works near a Waitrose. It's a white vegan frying pan pizza. Sounds interesting. We thought we'd give it a go. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. I've got myself a cup of tea. It's a brand new week. We've got a brand new set of meals. I'm quite excited. So let me grab the ingredients and I'm going to go through everything that we're going to be putting in this chili. I'm very excited because chili is one of my favourite things, and it involves our slow cooker, which we haven't actually used this year. So let me get that out. Okay, so we have one said slow cooker. I've had this for ages. It's a Murphy Richards number. My mum actually got me it. Very much appreciating the colour. It's great. It's got the high, medium, low settings, and you can actually seal things in here as well if you were to put meat in it. Obviously, we aren't going to. And this is literally everything we need ingredients-wise. Super simple. We are cheating slightly because we've got 2 things that we could 100% do ourselves, but this is a busy week, so we just thought, you know what, let's just do what we can. So yeah, we're literally going to be bunging everything in here. I have a jar of Fiesta, ooh la la, cooking sauce, hot chili, 3 hot chilies going on in there, so we're going to be moderate with this chili, and also this. This was like 20 odd pence. It serves 4. It's a chili con carne seasoning, and it literally has like all of the ingredients in. You've got like ground black pepper, chili powder, onion powder, paprika, all of the good stuff. So I'm going to be bunging that in as well. We've got 1 white onion that I'm going to chop and fry with a little bit of garlic and then add it into here. Half a chili that we had left over from last week. This is just a red one, not too hot at all. And then this is going to be like the substance. We've got mixed beans. This 1 can of mixed beans contains 9.3 grams of protein, which is amazing. High in fibre as well, so we're going to be adding 2 of those. And then also 1 can of kidney beans just to bulk it out as well. We've got 1 red bell pepper, a little bit of tomato puree, and some mushrooms. I don't think these are chestnut mushrooms, I think they're just regular close cut mushrooms. That's it, that's literally it. We're obviously going to be having it with some tortilla chips, some yogurt, natural yogurt, or potentially sour cream, and some rice. But I'm going to start it now and then just get on with the day and then basically come back to it. Oh, actually, we forgot something. Dark chocolate. Sounds weird, trust me, but it works. Chili and chocolate, it's an age-old thing. Sounds completely bizarre, but once you add it, there's no going back. You don't need a lot, like literally like 1 piece, but it works wonders. Right, let's chop some onions. Okay, so into my frying pan, I'm literally just gonna like really lightly fry a brown onion. I've added 3 cloves of garlic to this as well, and just a pinch of salt, and that is literally it. I'm not gonna like fully soften them. I just want to get them going slightly before I put them in the slow cooker. I find sometimes they just have a bit too much of a bite if you don't do this. It's a really good idea. Everything else can just go straight in, but I always do this just to really like enhance the flavors. I'm gonna put everything in here. So easy. I should use the slow cooker so much more than I do. Guys, I genuinely feel like I've got my life together using this. Honestly. Nigel and Lawson who? So into the slow cooker, we're gonna put it on, let's do medium heat. to start off with. So I'm just gonna add the softened onions and garlic. That's gonna go straight in. Like I say, if your slow cooker actually has the function to soften these things, which I think this does, but I wasn't 100% convinced because it's been a while since I've used it. Should maybe research it. Now we are going to add the mixed beans. So we're going to do 2 cans of mixed beans, 1 can of kidney beans. These are in water, so I'm just going to quickly drain them. So into the slow cooker, we're going to add the 2 cans of mixed beans. I think we've got some cannelloni beans going on, kidney beans. I've run out of bean words. What are the beans are in here? Chickpeas, haricot beans, pinto beans, kidney beans, azuki beans. Just lots of beans. We've got beanage going on. Now I'm going to add the kidney beans. Lots of kidney beans going on. And then we're going to add a large amount of kidney beans. Zara did inform me this morning she's not too keen on kidney beans, and there's a hell of a lot of them that have just gone in there, so if she doesn't like this, I'm having chilli for the next month. Right, we'll give that a quick little stir through. We are going to add 1 jar of this hot fiesta chili, if I can open it. Ah, wonderful. I think this is literally just, it's like 70% tomatoes. Oh, there's more kidney beans in here, awesome. Red pepper, tomato puree, and then some seasonings. So, perfect. And what I always do with the jars is just add a little bit of water, in fact quite a lot of water, because when you then use the seasoning packet here, I add the seasoning packet straight into the jar. This is probably like a really weird way of doing things, but it's just how I do it. It doesn't have to be warm water either, this is just like recently boiled water. Don't ferociously shake the jar, but just give it a little shake, and basically that just takes off everything in the jar. And then you can just add that directly in. The remnants of the chili and all the seasonings are mixed in. Perfect. Now we're going to add the mushrooms. Hope there's much room in this pan. Wow, dad joke, sorry, dreadful. Yeah, add all of those directly in. Perfect, let's give this a quick stir. We're going to add a bit more water because that just needs to do its thing. I need to chop this bell pepper. Add a little bit more chili, just a touch because I feel like this is hot, that spice. Some tomato puree, and then a finely grate of dark chocolate. And that's it. Okay, so everything is in. We've got the mushrooms, the peppers, the onions, the garlic, the beans, the chili sauce, the seasonings, tomato puree. Last thing I'm going to add is a little bit of dark chocolate. You literally don't need a lot at all. A lot of people put it in at the end. I add a little bit now, and then a little bit right before finishing. Trust me guys, it works. Chili and chocolate is like salt and sweet, sweet and sour. It's just good. Okay, and then the great thing is you can eat a little bit as well. Just gonna give this one final stir. We're good to go. In fact, I'm gonna start it on high, and then check that after maybe like 2 or 3 hours, and then come back to it. Let's see how we're getting on. So, what a busy Tuesday this has turned out to be. Sorry I haven't checked in on the chili. It's currently, still haven't fixed the kitchen clock. Sorry to the people who commented in the last video, like, fix the kitchen clock. I know, I just need to grab some batteries and it always slips my mind. I will do it, I promise. I don't know what time it is. I think it's like 5:30. So, this is what we're dealing with. I might actually, do you know what? Oh, it's still on high. Poop. Let's pop it on medium. This smells incredible. Oh my god. It's gonna give it a little stir. It's thickened up beautifully. The mushrooms have like wilted down. This is a full pan of chili. Like this could probably do me and Zara for, oh, whoa, like 2 or 3 dinners and lunches. So much. So yeah, that is gonna be amazing. I'm gonna taste this in a second. So yeah, we're gonna have some lightly salted tortilla chips, some long grain rice. We've just got in a kiln in the jar. So yeah, let's give this a taste and see if it needs anything. Oh my goodness, that is going to be so delicious. Wow. Right, I'm going to write the recipe out for this down below because, oh my goodness, that is good. Well done me. Right guys, we're back from the gym. As you couldn't tell by the disheveled, sweaty, definitely unfit look. It smells good. And that's not me. We smell dreadful. Don't smell good. The chili smells good. It's been in, I'd say, what time is it now? About 7:30? Yeah. Yeah, 7:45. It's been in about 8 hours. Oh, mama. Right, so I'm gonna cook some rice now and serve this up, and I'll let you guys know how we get on. And then usually to finish it off, I would put some fresh coriander on. But actually, Zara, do you want to do the sour cream? Absolutely. Just do a blob directly in the middle. Grab a teaspoon. Let me grab you a teaspoon. And there we go. So this is the chili, and we are doing a little cheeky after gym treat with some plain tortillas, but you can definitely skip
like
those
this?
out. Yeah, and just blong it right in the middle. Perfect.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're going
correct.
for. I feel like chili con carne is one of those things that just like, it's just comfort food. Dishes like this where you can literally just come home from a gym class, turn you some rice on, you're good to go. Right, we're gonna go in for a taste. Oh, that's good. Hello everybody, so today is Tuesday and we didn't go to the gym. we were gonna, but unfortunately Zara's train was horrendously delayed, so it delayed the gym class. So it's fine, it's okay, we're gonna go in the morning. So it's slightly had a change around of dinners, and we're gonna be making enchiladas, which is one of our favourite things to eat. We do peppers, mushrooms, red onion, garlic, tomato puree, like paste, and then also do some passata, sweet corn, wrap it up in some flour tortillas, pop some cheese and passata on top, bake them in the oven. We've got some sweet potato wedges, super easy to eat, and it is one of our favourites, so I'll show you guys what we've got. Okay, so this is a list of the ingredients of everything you need for the vegetable chili enchiladas. So easy and so cheap to make. You need one passata. This is just sieved, strained, blended tomatoes, some chili powder, some paprika, one red onion, one whole chili, a yellow pepper, a green pepper, a red pepper, 2 cloves of garlic, a whole tub of mushrooms. Weights wise, I'm not, how much do you reckon's in a tub of mushrooms? 500 grams maybe? About 500 grams of coarse cut mushrooms. You need some cheddar cheese. You don't have to put regular cheddar in, you can definitely do vegan substitute. And some white tortilla wraps, and that's it. And I've already pre-chopped some potatoes and popped them in the oven. They're just sweet potatoes, because they take a while, so I thought we'd get those going. Right, let's do some chopping. Or should I do that really cool edit where I go like, just like that? If only it took that much time. These need to go into a wok. Zara's just chopping the onion and garlic and chili. Well done. Okay, so into the wok I've just added peppers, all the peppers, onions, chili and garlic. And now I'm going to add in some spiced paprika and some chili powder. About 2 teaspoons of paprika and 1 of chili powder. And we've just finished, well, this is basically nearly done. We're going to add a little bit of passata into this. I've just added a whole can of sweet corn. We're going to taste it for seasonings, check that it's spicy enough. And then it's ready to go in the wraps. Okay, so I've just took this oven-proof dish out from the cup and it's really good. It's got handles on as well. And I'm just gonna get a tiny little bit of vegetable oil. If you do have like the spray, that's really good. But I put like a drop in the dish purely just because when you add your flour tortilla wraps, it makes sure that they don't stick. So I just grab a little bit of kitchen towel and just rub it all along the sides. Like literally, it's not a lot at all. It just helps them.
Your number, baby.
Okay, so the enchiladas are all wrapped up and they're all tucked in their little beds, and they actually nearly basically filled 5 enchiladas. I usually easily eat 2, maybe 2.5. So it's perfect.
As well, because half of mine.
So with the leftover passata, you can do like a chili infused passata if you want to, but I just use regular passata and I just run this all over the top. Like this, not like a massive amount, but just enough to like cover the tops and the sides. So yeah, and then, oh, a little bit more. And then Zara is gonna top it with some cheese. And you can use like a Mexican spice cheese, you can use mozzarella, but we're just gonna use classic
medium cheddar.
Medium cheddar. And you just wanna grate it all over the top. This is dinner this evening. This is one of our favorite dinners of all time, and we've made it completely vegetarian. These are the enchiladas and they look so good. This, again, could be completely vegan if you just use the vegan cheese. Roasted up some sweet potato, left the skins on, just put a little bit of rock salt on them. Actually, I haven't done that yet. Balsamic, yes. You know me too well. A little bit of rock salt on there. And Zara's drizzling some balsamic on the salad leaves. This is one of my favourite dinners of all time, ever. And I'm about to say start to finish, like 45 minutes. And that was one successful dinner. Only 1 enchilada left. And we've polished off all of the salad and nearly all of the sweet potato fries. Such an easy dinner. I will link the full, in fact I'll write the whole recipe down because it's just something we've kind of created ourselves. I mean, it's not revolutionary, but it's darn tasty. Tomorrow evening we are making a leek and potato pie with a puff pastry crust and some green beans. So that is going to be a delicious one and something we've never made before. I've never made a leek and potato pie. I've made leek and potato soup, but I've never made leek and potato pie, so it's gonna be good. Hello guys, so today is Thursday and we are on third meal. Where are we on third meal? We're on third meal. Today is a really nice one actually. Another recipe that we've never made before. Today is a leek and potato and cheese pie. So it's a vegetarian dish, not vegan. However, we are subbing some of the dairy, so it's definitely swaying more towards a less dairy dish. Usually our favourite go-to would be a chicken pie. I absolutely love leek and potato. Bang a bit of cheese in there and you're laughing. So yeah, super easy. Let me show you the ingredients. So this is a Mary Berry dish. Not claiming this is my own recipe. It says it takes about 1 to 2 hours to make and 1 to 2 hours to cook, which is a hefty amount of time. However, she makes her own pastry. We aren't doing that. So yeah, we're literally just gonna be bashing everything out. Hopefully this doesn't take long at all. This is the recipe. So yeah, ingredients wise, we've got some green beans. These are going to be to eat with the pie, not actually to go in the pie. We've got some potatoes to go inside the pie, a white onion, some thyme, which smells amazing, a little bit of cheddar cheese. This is just Tesco's medium cheddar, 2 good sized leeks that we're going to trim and wash, a little bit of plain flour, some Dijon mustard. We've got oat milk. It says to use full fat milk, but this is really, really good and it's super creamy, so I think that'll just do the job. A tiny little bit of butter, and then we just need some puff pastry. This is just pre-bought puff pastry. We're not gonna make our own this evening, just cut in a corner. It's great, it works, definitely recommend it. And Parmesan cheese. This is actually vegetarian cheese. I read the packet and it's actually suitable for vegetarian. It's like a fake Parmesan. We bought it unintentionally and it works. So yeah, this is everything you need. Right, I'm gonna have a quick read through the recipe so I know what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna let you guys know what we need to do. Okay, so I've just read through the recipe and I think we're good. I'm gonna give these a quick wash and we're just gonna slice them into like really thin rings, and then I'm gonna also slice this white onion and give that a good little chop. And then I'm going to add all of that into the pan with a little bit of melted butter and fry it for around 10 minutes with the lid on until it goes nice and soft.
Tell me what your name is.
Okay, so update. We have the pan on here and I've just got the leeks and onions just sweating. In fact, I'm actually going to turn that off because it's pretty much done. I'm just going to cook the potatoes for around 8 minutes until they're nice and soft. And I've got the oat milk in a pan and it's just going to warm until it's just like gently warmed basically. Well, then you add the potatoes to the pan, flour, Dijon mustard, salt and pepper, and then you gradually add your milk until it all thickens up. Super easy. Okay, so I've just quickly boiled the potatoes and now I'm going to add 50 grams of plain flour and basically just stir that until it's all combined and the flour starts to cook. So into the pan I'm literally just gradually adding the milk bit by bit. I'd probably say like 100 ml per go, and you just want to basically stir it until the milk fully cooks out before you add the next lot. And the aim of the game is just to get it looking nice and creamy before you add all of your other flavourings. Okay, so this is all coming together and it's looking nice and creamy. So I'm going to add 2, but especially 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, but I haven't got a tablespoon, so I'm just going to put 2 in. Again, probably not the best way to do it, but you know, we're just going to make it up as we go. And then some cheese. Now, it doesn't really matter if you don't really grate this because it's going to melt in the oven anyway, so I'm just going to crumble it up into chunks and pop that in too.
Tell me what you like and all your secrets. I just wanna go over the details. Let me inside of your mind. I know I just...
Okay, so the filling ideally would cool before you put the pastry on top, but we're just going to bang it all in the oven anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So this is the puff pastry sheet. I'm just going to literally lay it straight on top and then trim around the sides and then tuck it in, give it a bit of egg wash on top, and then bang it in the oven for about half an hour. And it should be tip top. We're going to steam some greens as well while we do it too. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to brush the top with a little bit of egg wash, sorry. Like I said, it would be best if the filling did actually have a chance to cool, but we're working with what we got because we got 2 hungry people here and we need to eat. Alright, your contribution to the whole dinner.
Right, how many times have I offered to contribute? And say it again and I will, this will, oh, that's sliding.
Yeah, it is. Right, pie in the oven for around 30-35 minutes at 200 degrees. Oh my god, this looks good. Look how good that looks. Oh, amazing. Right, do you want to carry the plates and I'll carry the pie?
Yes.
This is the pie. It looks amazing. It smells so good. That is
Delish.
good. Oh my goodness. That is like a winter warmer pie. So creamy. Yeah, that's fulfilling all of my winter needs. Hello everybody, so this is the last tea of this week's installation.
Tea?
Oh, bugger. Dinner. Sorry, I say tea all the time.
No, but I say tea and I feel like one of us says dinner sometimes.
No, I say dinner because obviously a lot of people don't know what tea is. Tea, if you're from the northeast of England, is dinner. But we are making pizza this evening. We were going to make this vegan frying pan pizza that Zara picked up in Waitrose. However, the recipe card said that you needed like pizza dough, and we've made our own because it's just easier to do so. And this is literally the most easy thing to do, isn't it? Like 4 ingredients.
I mean, I didn't help.
Zara's made a cake, I'll show you in a second. This is literally pizza dough that we've had rising in the oven, well, near the oven, sorry. Plain flour, yeast, salt, and a little bit of warm water, and that is it. So easy. Needed it for about 5 to 10 minutes. It's doubled in size, it's good to go. And we're gonna halve it. One half we're gonna make a mozzarella and caramelized onion garlic bread, which is one of our favorite things.
Yeah.
It's like what we have from Zzz's. And then the half we're gonna make a pizza. Let me show you the cake Zara made.
Fantastic enough.
Look, yes it does, Zara. Honestly, you should be so proud of that. It is a orange marmalade cake with white chocolate on top. Look at that. We had it, well, we had a quarter earlier. We had a substantial slice, and we were well and truly sticking with our damp jan with more gin and tonics. Because why the hell not, eh?
They make me smile.
They do. Cheers. Lovely stuff. Right, okay, so I need to half this. Actually, I'm going to leave this to rise a little bit longer while we were actually pop the hob on and do some caramelized onions. Honestly, so good. For this recipe, you're going to need 2 types of onion. The recipe, well, basically, we watched Zzz's, which is like an Italian restaurant, which we go to and we love. Uses white onion, but we're going to use a bit of red onion as well to pop on the pizza. A little bit of passata for the pizza. Zara's chopped some mushrooms, which looks fantastic. We've got a little bit of butter, which we need to pop some garlic in and melt on a stove. We've got 2 types of mozzarella, one for the garlic bread, one for the pizza. I think that's everything. Oh, we're gonna do 2 types of onions into a frying pan. Let me just grab a spoon. The trick when you're doing caramelized onions is just do it like low and slow. Yeah, we've done white onion and red onion just to have a mix. So you just want to basically soften those down for about 5 minutes. And then these are the caramel ingredients that we need. So we need some balsamic vinegar, around 15 ml, some dark Muscovado sugar, around 20 grams, caster sugar, around 20 grams, and then light brown sugar, around 20 grams as well. And then this is just going to make it all nice and caramelized. So we're going to add a little bit of this Leon balsamic vinegar, and we're just going to cook this off. We're going to add some dark Muscovado sugar. Right, so we're going to add, I'd say maybe like a good spoonful of Demerara sugar, around 15 grams. It's delightful way.
Oh my god.
Just a little bit, not a great deal, but we really love the sweet onions. So yeah.
Enough to need the dentist.
Yeah. So these are the onions, and they are looking mighty good. The thing is with these, if you just let them just do their thing, they just get better and more like molassesy. In here, Zara has just chopped some garlic cloves, and we've got a bit of unsalted butter. Yeah, guys, this definitely isn't a healthy recipe at all. So we're just going to melt this down and make the garlic butter. So I doubled the ingredients to make 2 lots of dough. So I'm basically just going to like half this in the bowl, and we're going to do 1 half for the pizza and 1 half for the garlic bread. So we're going to use this half now. On a surface that I have slightly floured more than necessary, you want to, with your hands, just essentially roll the dough out and stretch it as you roll.
But something tells me that you might be.
You can grab some of those onions and basically just pile them on.
Okay.
Yeah. Obviously saving some for the pizza. Yeah. That looks, do you know what? That looks absolutely perfect. Then we're going to grab one of these mozzarella chunks and drain off the liquid and dot that all over as well.
There we go.
And then you just want to break chunks of mozzarella onto the pizza. You might be thinking at home, how on earth is this a garlic bread if there's no garlic? You basically cook it and then you finish it off with garlic butter, which is just honestly, it's one of the many things in life that I think I could genuinely never live without. Garlic bread number 1 done. Now we need to do the pizza. Okay, so for the pizza base, I've just rolled it out. I'm going to do a little bit of passata. Less is always more. And then I use the back of a spoon just to basically spread it all the way around. Fab.
Ready for my mushrooms?
Ready for your mushrooms. There's not much room for your mushrooms.
Oh my god, you're so funny. Where did you learn your jokes?
Just naturally a
Oh god.
fun guy.
God, now you know what they are.
We're just gonna go all with the mozzarella, guys. Like, there's absolutely no point in being modest with your mozzarella. Pesto would be really nice on here. You could do sun-dried tomatoes if you'd fancied.
Have we got any herbs we can put on?
Herbs, we're going to do fresh basil at the end.
Okay, lovely.
Right, okay, so we now have one pizza, which is there, and then one garlic bread. These both need to go in the oven. We put the oven on as hot as we possibly can do, but we just want to make sure it gets a nice crispy edge. But we're going to drop it down ever so slightly now and then pop them in. Amazing. Pizza in, garlic bread in, good to go. Okay, so literally just pour it on and go for it. Yeah, oh yeah, yes. This smells incredible. Okay, so this is the caramelized onion and garlic flatbread. It smells so good. Just a little bit of cheesy nachos as well because we had some nachos left over and cheese, so we did. And the pizza's still in the oven, it's just got a couple more minutes to crisp up. Let's give it a go. Oh, it could have been maybe a touch thinner, potentially. Tell me that's not good. Oh!
We are making that every time we want garlic bread now.
And this is the pizza. I believe we may have overfilled it.
Yeah.
I think we've put a bit too much on. But it's fine. It looks good. It smells amazing.
Like deep pan filling.
Deep pan filling on a very, very thin crust, yeah. We maybe should have just used one lot of dough, but it smells amazing. Okay, so I'm going to end this weekly food diary here. I hope you have enjoyed it and found the recipes useful. I feel like this week has definitely been some classics that we absolutely love. I was asking Zara what her favourite of the week has been, and you said the cheese and leek pie or the chilli, right?
Yeah, or the enchiladas. I
Yeah.
had a top 3.
Yeah. What's your favourite 3 out of the 6? I really enjoyed the cheese pie, but I think the pizza this evening was like...
That was really good. The
really
garlic
nice.
bread sold it to me.
Yeah, the garlic bread was the one, definitely. But yes, if you have enjoyed the video, as always, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, it would mean the world if you did. Thank you so much. And I'll catch you guys another weekly food video coming very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.